We have to take some examples of simple and compound interest on advanced exercises. So first of all is now the difference between the compound interest and simple interest occurred on an amount of rupees 18,000 in 2 years was rupees 405 rupees. Okay. So now what was the rate of interest? So we will find the rate of interest R. So here the difference between compound and simple interest formula, we have the shortcut tricks and formula for find out the difference between compound and simple interest for only 2 years. For only 2 years, the formula is P R square upon 100 multiply 100. So here P is principal amount and R is the rate of interest. We know about that. So here in the question, we have the value of the P, principal amount, is equal to 18,000 rupees. And the amount for the difference between the compound and simple interest is called be a 405. So now 405 is equal to 18,000 multiply R square upon 100 multiply 100. We will find the rate of interest. So R square is equal to 405 multiply 100 multiply 100 divided by 18,000. So now find the R square. Here is a 405 multiply 100 multiply 100 upon 18,000. So 1, 2 and 3 0 is cut down. So it's 1 0, 2 0 and 3 0 is cut down. So now R square is equal to, here there is 18 and this is 405. Okay. So now 405 divide by 9. So 9 to the 18. Okay. And then 405 divided by 9 is called a 45. So here is what is 45? 45 is equal to 9 5 are 45. And 45 and here is 10 upon 2. So 10 upon 2 is a 5 to the 10. So here is a 5. So value of the 45 multiply 5. But what is 45? 45 is equal to 9 5 are 45. And here is a 5. So we know the cube of the 9 is 3 and the 25. 5 multiply 5. So 25 cube is a square is a 5. Okay. So now R square is equal to 9 multiply 5 multiply 5. But what is R? R is equal to 9 square root is a 3. Okay. And 5 multiply 5 is 25. So 25 square root is 5. So now 5 multiply 3 is the value of the rate of interest. So 5 is a 15. So is the rate of interest is called be a 15%. So we'll find the value of the rate of interest is called be 15%. Okay. So we use the formula of 2 years of the difference between compound and simple interest. So now next example, a man saves rupees 200 at the end of the each year and lends the money at 5% compound interest. How much will it become at the end of 3 years? Okay. So here we know the formula about that amount is equal to A is equal to P in the bracket 1 plus R upon 100 is to N. So now here the amount A is equal to 200. For we find the value of the each year for the 3 years. Okay. So here 200 is the principal amount, 1 plus R upon 100 for only 1 year. Okay. Second, we have the second year and we have in the third year. So now 200 in multiply 1 plus 5 upon 100 is to 1, 200 1 plus 5 upon 100 is to 2, and then 200 multiply 1 plus 5 upon 100 is to 3. So now calculate this all. The 200 we have know about the 100. Here is a 5. 5 divided by 100 is called via 20. Okay. So here is a 1 upon 20. 20 multiply 1 is 20 and 20 plus 1 is equal to 21 divided by 20. Raised to 1 plus 200 and here is a we are also number the 5 divided by 100 is called via 20. Okay. So it's 20 and 20 plus 1 is called 21 divided by 20 but is a square. Okay. And the third one is a same 5 upon 100 is called via 5 upon 100 is called by 1 upon 20. So 1 upon 20 is called by 21 upon 20 is 2 cube. Okay. So now here is a 21 upon 20. Here is a 1 0 and 1 0 is cut out. Okay. And the 2 divided by 20 that is a here is a 10. Okay. So 10 multiply 21 is called be a 210 210 rupees plus 200 multiply 21 multiply 21 because it is a square. Okay. And upon 20 multiply 20 plus 200 into 21 multiply 21 multiply 20 because it is a cube. Okay. And upon 20 multiply 20 multiply 20. So here we will find the values of these all things that 1 0 and 1 0 is cut out. So 2 0 is cut. Okay. And then after one of the 2 and one of the 2 is cut. So here is a 21 multiplied 21 is a 4 4 1 upon only 2. Okay. And same thing is 1 and 2 0 is cut down. Then 1 0 and second is cut down. So there is a 2 and 2 is cut down. Okay. So this 21 multiply 21 is equal to 4 for 1 and multiply is 21 divided by 20. So now next is a 210 plus 4 for 1 divided by 2 plus 21 multiply 21 multiply 21 divided by 2 multiply 20. So now 210 441 divided by 2 is equal to 220.5 rupees. So now 21 multiply 21 multiply 21 is equal to 9261 rupees, and then 2 multiply 20 is equal to 40. So now 210 plus 220.5 is equal to 430.5 rupees, and here 9261 rupees divided by 4 is equal to 2315 divided by 10 is equal to 231.5 rupees. So sum of all 430.5 plus 231.5 is equal to 662 rupees. Okay, is the amount of interest. Okay, so if we find the amount is called to 662 rupees, we give the answer. Okay, so next one is in how many years in will a sum of rupees 800 at 10% per annum compounded semi-annually become rupees 926.10 rupees. So here we find the semi-annually. What is semi-annually? Annual is yearly. So semi-annually is a half yearly. So it's a half yearly. So we will take the formula for compound interest on half yearly. And half yearly, the rate of interest divided by 2 and then the number of years is multiplied by 2. So here is amount of A is equal to P and multiply 1 plus R by 2 upon 100 raised to 2, and here is the formula. So now next one is amount. We will give that the 926.10 rupees is equal to principal amount is equal to 800 rupees. Rate of interest is 10%. So 1 plus 10 divided by 2 upon 100 raised to 2n. Here is a 926.10 is equal to 100 and 1 plus 10 by 2 is equal to 5. So 5 upon 100 raised to 2n. So now here is a 100 multiply 1 is 100. 100 plus 5 is equal to 105 divided by 100 is equal to 2n. Okay. So here is now next one is a 9. We write down the formula like 926.10. Then we find the 926.10 upon 100. Okay. So here you can see the value of the 92,610 upon 100, because we write the value of the 92,610 and fair of the value of the 926.10. Okay. So here is a upon 100. So now what's the next is a 900. Here you see about that the 10 is cut down. So now in the 9,261 upon 10. Okay. 800 is a value of the multiply with the 10. So now 800 multiply 10 is equal to, here is a 21 multiply 5 is equal to 105 and 20 multiply 5 is equal to 100. So now 21 upon 20 raised to 2n. So here is 9,261 upon 800 multiply 10. So 800 multiply 10 is equal to 8,000. Okay. So here 9,261 it's a cube of 21 numbers. Okay. So here is a 21. This number's cube is 9,261, and what is 8,000? So 8,000 is a cube of 20 number. So is a upon is a 20. Okay. So 21 upon 20 is a whole cube. Okay. Is equal to 21 upon 20 is a whole to n power. Okay. So here we know about the exponents and powers. Okay. That the base of the any value is same, then their powers is also be equal. Okay. So now 3 is equal to 2n. And then after n is equal to 3 by 2 is 1.5 years. So number of years, we will find the value of the number of years is equal to 3 by 2 years. Okay. So let's find out. So now next question is find the compound interest on 10,000 at the rate of interest 5%, 10% and 15% for first, second and third year respectively. So here the amount A is equal to P in the bracket 1 plus R1 upon 100, 1 plus R2 upon 100 and 1 plus R3 upon 100. We know the formula of the find the rate of interest, find the amount on the compound interest if their interest continuously increasing on the respective years. Okay. So here the amount A is equal to P 1 plus R1 upon 100, 1 plus R2 upon 100 and 1 plus R3 upon 100. So here the amount is equal to P, the principal amount is equal to 10,000 rupees and the bracket 1 plus R1% is 5%, R2 is a 10 and R3 is a 15%. So here 5 upon 100, 10 upon 100 and 15 upon 100. So now 10,000 is equal to 5. 100 plus 5 is 105 upon 100 and here is a 10 and 10 cut down. So here 10 multiply 1 is 10 and 10 plus 1 is 11. So 11 by 10 and here is a 15 upon 100. So 100 multiply 1 and plus 15. So 115 upon 100. So now here is 10,000 multiply 105 multiply 11 multiply 115 divide by 100 multiply 10 multiply 100. So here we will find the value of this all the things, like you have the 1, 2, 3 and 4 zeros cut down. So here is 1 0, 2 0 and 3 0 and 4 0 is cut down. Okay. So here 105 upon 10. So we know the value of 21 multiply 5 is called 105 and 5 multiply 2 is called 10. So 5 is cut down. Okay. So it is a 21 multiply 100 and multiply 115. So now the 21 multiply 11 and multiply 115 is called by 26,565 rupees upon 2. So we divided the value of the 26,565 divided by 2. Then we gave the value of 13,285.5 rupees. So here is the amount of total amount. We will find the value of the 13,285 rupees. So guys, I hope you can understand this the questions advanced and you also see the basic simple and compound interest video lecture. Okay. So here's some exercises. We can find the values of the amounts interest and the number of yearly and rate of interest. Okay. So now thank you for watching this video.